Hall, the historic London Music Hall for Smash Wrestling. So excited to be back here. My name is Steve Argentero, soon to be joined on commentary by our ring announcer, Dustin Perry. What an opening match we have, featuring one of the Smash Wrestling originals, one of the most popular athletes in all of Ontario wrestling. You know him well, Brent Money Banks.
And his opponent, being coming to the ring by Team Jax from Hamilton, Ontario, weighing in at 195 pounds, Mr. Electricity, Johnny DeLuca.
Team Jax is Johnny DeLuca, getting set for action against Brent Money Banks. Both men recently in Toronto in a gauntlet match for the Smash Wrestling World Championship, so they are certainly no strangers to one another. DeLuca came very close to pinning Psycho Mike for the belt, but it was Team Jax. And you see the Vanna Black, and Jax Williams causing some mayhem at ringside in Toronto.
Jax, there's a sponsor we need. This is the biggest deal of our life. We gotta go. We gotta go. Okay, so. No, Johnny, you're good. You're great. Represent Team Jax. Jax, we gotta go. We gotta go. We got this. We gotta go. This is a big deal, Johnny. This is a big sponsor. Jax, this is huge. This is huge. Go, go. Johnny, you got this.
Looks like Johnny DeLuca a little flustered that Team Jax is not with him for this match. As we are set to get underway with our opening match here at the London Music Hall. What a great lineup we have as Dustin Perry joins me on commentary. What a tag team match later on, locked and loaded, taking on the unusual tag team of Travis Williams from Sinner and Saint and Jody Threat, a couple of champions here at Smash Wrestling.
Yeah, we call that the Golden Tag Team. Jody Threat, of course, the Smash Wrestling Women's Champion, joining forces with one half of the Tag Team Champions.
And main event, Psycho Mike defending that Smash Wrestling World Championship that we talked about earlier. He survived the gauntlet match in Toronto. Now he's got to take on Jax Williams, who no doubt will be accompanied by members of his team, and we'll see about this sponsorship.
Yeah, not exactly accompanying Johnny DeLuca right now in this moment. They have more important business to take care of rather than DeLuca's match here.
Well, we'll see what DeLuca can do on his own against just a veteran performer and one of the most popular athletes here at Smash in Brent Money Banks. But that veteran experience could prove to be a danger for Johnny DeLuca. But DeLuca, look at that move as he goes for the cover. Nice arm drag by DeLuca and a drop kick as Brent Banks. Look at that kip up by DeLuca.
DeLuca showing why he's Mr. Electricity.
And a much more aggressive Johnny DeLuca than we've seen in the past from his Mr. Electricity days. Now DeLuca rushing Brent, avoids him. Arm drag of his own by Brent Banks, another one. Catching DeLuca and one more. Oh, he telegraphed that, and DeLuca paid close attention. And now Brent off the ropes. Nice springboard elbow.
Right on the button. Brent Banks will hit you out of nowhere.
And yeah, Banks is money. Johnny DeLuca quickly finding that out. What a great camera shot, too.
DeLuca looks like he needs a moment there to collect himself, as Brent looks quite pleased with his work thus far.
As he should be, not worried too much. He'll take his time too. He's been through these wars before.
But DeLuca offering a handshake?
Little trick perhaps he picked up from Team Jax. I think Brent's too clever to fall for this trick.
It looks like he's trying to get feedback from the front row whether he should do this or not. And reluctantly so. We have a...
Oh, it's Brent that takes the initiative here. The side headlock on DeLuca. DeLuca, though, whips him off the rope. Shoulder tackle by Brent Banks, and down goes DeLuca. A little pose there for the fans and for Mr. Electricity. And you hear the fans chanting Banks' money, and he's certainly looking to prove that tonight in the opener here at the London Music Hall. Up and over, DeLuca pushes off Banks, now charging. And DeLuca catches Brent, holding on to that left foot.
Banks wants to have a nice clean separation here, but I don't know if DeLuca has learned anything from Team Jax. He won't see one.
Oh, and there's the trip. Oh, look at that. Stopping a mud hole in Brent Banks. Wow.
It looks like the tutelage of Team Jax is coming through here.
He is certainly embracing their philosophy. And look at that. Referee Terry Butcher moving DeLuca off Banks as he was using those ropes for leverage. Now DeLuca, with that look on his face, he's looking for trouble. Banks, though, back with a couple of chops. And oh, DeLuca catches Banks. Brent Moneybanks stud, whip into the corner, DeLuca charging, Banks now rolling up, DeLuca 1-2! Banks able to kick out. Now Banks, another kick out. Backslide by Banks, 1-2! DeLuca able to escape. And now, oh, caught by DeLuca, what a backbreaker. A tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there. And Banks now kicking out.
Momentum there almost got Banks back up to his feet.
Some quick action here in the opening match here at Smash Wrestling.
This capacity crowd trying to get behind Brent Money Banks.
And DeLuca, both men really looking for a big win here.
You don't get the clap now, London.
After being unsuccessful in the gauntlet match in Toronto. This is a great opportunity for both of them, especially for DeLuca, really a chance to step up in the eyes of Team Jax. You can see how that attitude from Team Jax rubbing off on DeLuca. A taunting.
Not only taunting him, but wagging the finger in the face as well.
Oh! That was nasty.
That might just wake up Brent Banks.
He's not going to stand for that. Brent's one of the nicest guys you'll meet, but you do not want to make him angry.
He certainly looks angry right now.
And I think DeLuca maybe realizes the error of his ways. Saying he'll return when Brent's a little less hot, but Brent, he's looking to get, he's going to get his revenge.
Take out his frustrations.
And Banks now with those quick fists of fury. Banks pushing DeLuca into the corner, ringing that bell. And now Banks whipping DeLuca, reversal by DeLuca, now off the rope. And Banks stops. Nice uppercut there, catches DeLuca in the face.
Rock DeLuca with that one.
Maybe you've gotten that nose. Now Banks calling on. Oh, look at that nice leapfrog and flip. And nice drop kick by Brent Banks, forcing DeLuca to roll out of the ring.
Looking for some sort of safety outside of the ring, but I don't know if he's going to find it out there.
I don't know if DeLuca realizes he is in the Brent Banks drop zone. Banks now off the ropes, and he flies through the middle ropes! And down goes Johnny DeLuca.
DeLuca ended up in the 4th row.
Banks now, knowing he's got to win this match in the ring, throws DeLuca back in. Banks picking up DeLuca, going for the cover here. DeLuca just kicks out. Referee Terry Butchert holding up the 2.
Another look here at the dive to the outside. Banks with a head of steam and connects with DeLuca.
Incredible, one of the more agile athletes here at Smash, Brent Money Banks. And the fans solidly behind Brent as he's the first to his knees and to a vertical base now. Banks signaling this is the end of Johnny DeLuca. Let's see what he has in mind. But DeLuca grabbing on almost in desperation to Brent's leg. Banks with that double axe handle looking to extricate himself. Banks now.
Head of steam.
Oh! What a chop. We felt that up here at the commentary table.
See the pain on the face of Banks as well.
Those chops are heavy. Now DeLuca looping Banks into the corner. Oh, Banks losing his balance temporarily, and as does DeLuca. Now Banks going for the cover, taking advantage. 1-2. DeLuca kicking out.
Sometimes you're going to get an opportunity, and you need to take it when you get that opportunity.
Banks now looking to finish off Johnny DeLuca. Big chop in the corner. Banks with one of the more powerful left hands. That height adding a ton of leverage. And DeLuca catches Banks as he was coming into the corner. Banks again charging. DeLuca catches him. Now again off the middle rope. Big drop kick. DeLuca now going for the cover. Oh! DeLuca almost with a big upset. I think you'd have to call it an upset.
Yeah, that drop kick almost took Banks out of his boots.
Banks now trying to recover. Trying to get back in this match any way he can. DeLuca, though, quickly back at it.
DeLuca thinks this is it.
Banks reverses it. Small package, 1-2. DeLuca able to kick out. Oh, big chop. Stops DeLuca in his tracks. DeLuca returning the favor with a big chop of his own. Left-handed chop by Brent Banks.
Right to the feet. Smart move there by DeLuca.
That'll stop any athlete.
Banks returns the favor.
And now another big chop. And down goes Johnny DeLuca. And Banks, that serious look on his face. He is looking to put DeLuca away here. Inviting DeLuca over, and he catches him. A couple of quick hands. DeLuca pushing Brent. Oh, wow, what an agility move there. And DeLuca with a big kick. And now sling blade by DeLuca. In the corner, looking to follow up here. Banks is down. This is a golden opportunity for Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny!
What is that?
Oh, come on.
Okay, so it sounds like Anna Black was able to close the deal.
But announcing it in the middle of one of her Chargers matches, that doesn't make any sense at all. Now DeLuca, caught by a left foot from Brent Banks. Banks now, DeLuca catches him, rolls him up, 1-2. Kick out by Brent. Vanna Black still at ringside. Cutter by Brent Banks. Going for the pinfall here. 1, 2, and 3.
The winner of this contest, Brent Money Banks.
A huge win for Brent Banks, but you have to wonder if the outcome would have been different had Vanna Black and Jax Williams not come out to make their announcement.
Yeah, you gotta believe the timing wasn't great there. As we get another look at this, the springboard into the cutter drops DeLuca on the top of his head. He has no idea where he is.
There was no recovering from that, but again, DeLuca should never have even been in that position had Jax and Vanna not come out.
This is the biggest sponsorship of Jax's career. Johnny, biggest sponsorship of Jax's career. Right here, we have it signed, ready to go, and right before Jax's main event match. Our sponsor! One, two, three, Team Jax!
Introducing first, from his traveling carnival somewhere in England, weighing at 205 spectacular pounds, the imp of professional wrestling, the trickster god, Mr. Charles Crowley.
Mr. Charles Crowley making his return to Smash Wrestling has not been seen in these parts in over a year, but he certainly has been busy in the UK and Europe. The imp of professional wrestling, Mr. Charles Crowley.
And his opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, weighing at 180 pounds, living his beautiful life, LJ Cleary.
Really looking forward to this matchup between LJ Cleary and Mr. Charles Crowley. Both men love to entertain, but in very different ways, as we will find out, I am sure, during this match. LJ Cleary, as you heard, hailing from Dublin, Ireland, now based in the United States in Orlando, Florida. And he has certainly been around Europe, Japan, and of course North America. And a very popular athlete wherever he competes. inside the ring. He wants to get this match underway. And if you caught during Charles Crowley's entrance, he's never very far from Sebastian. And that is, of course, the monkey, the toy monkey, as you may have seen, that he brings with him to the ring and occasionally draws inspiration from. And we are underway here. Charles Crowley versus LJ Cleary at Smash Wrestling. Not many places you will see a matchup like this, but we have it here at the London Music Hall. Cleary now. Side headlock on, and now go behind on Charles Crowley. Crowley, though, rolling out of that move. Now an arm wringer by LJ Cleary.
It's like Crowley can't find his way out of this one.
Seems a little frustrated early on in this matchup. Good, just mat wrestling here.
And Crowley asked for this. He was saying he didn't want the pageantry of Cleary's hold on.
Going for an early pinfall attempt here.
He wanted some wrestling. He wanted to wrestle Cleary.
I think Crowley's got a lot to prove here. He's entered in a quite prestigious tournament at Progress, the Super Strong Style 16, and that is reserved for some of the best wrestlers in the world. So for Crowley to be invited to that tournament is a testament to his abilities. But sometimes he lets his tricksterism, if you can call that a word, overshadow his talents and abilities in the ring.
And Cleary's been on a heck of a run lately, too. You can't take this man lightly.
But Crowley also, big kick to the gut there. Crowley now whipping Cleary into the corner. And that agility from Crowley, but Cleary out of the ring. And talk about agility. Look at LJ Cleary go off the middle rope and arm drag on Charles Crowley. And looking to maybe turn him over into a crab. And Crowley able to grab the ropes and roll out of the ring.
He's find himself a timeout here. Cleary was cooking there.
Referee Steve Sorensen starting to count. Crowley has 10 to get back in the ring, and Cleary's going to make it easy for him.
He's going to invite him right in. Come on in, let's do this.
Crowley is a master manipulator, though. He knows these mind games are going to have some kind of effect on LJ Cleary.
Hey, wrestling is kind of cool, I guess. Wants to see some magic.
Magic?
I kind of want to see some magic, yeah.
I want to see some magic. Oh,
Well, El Phantasmo was here today.
Pull something out of this hat.
well, let's see what Crowley's going to do with the top hat.
Pull something out of the hat.
Yeah, that's it.
Found it.
There it is.
That's just the fish.
I can't believe it. Cleary fell for that one. And now Crowley raining forearms onto the head of him. And there's a fist
It's a magical fist, Steve.
to LJ Cleary. Now going for the cover. And a quick kick out by LJ Cleary. Again, you'll see a lot of that trickery from Mr. Charles Crowley, but let's not take his wrestling abilities for granted. He actually holds a win over Psycho Mike before Mike won the World Championship. But since then, he's dropped 3 in a row to Psycho Mike, I should note. grabbing Sebastian while at the same time stomping LJ Cleary. And now mockingly trying to get the crowd to clap along with him, using those symbols being held by his toy, essentially.
His name is Sebastian, the monkey.
Yeah, Sebastian the monkey. And the trickster, look at him go. Oh, high knee catches LJ Cleary.
Boy, did it ever.
Crowley going for the cover. He could sneak a win here. Just able to kick out his LJ Cleary.
It was Crowley and Sebastian that made that cover.
And that was quite impish behavior by the trickster, Mr. Charles Crowley. Looking to follow up here. He's still got Sebastian in his hand, and big back elbow to Cleary. Drops the leg. And now going for another cover. 1, 2. And Cleary able to kick out Crowley, not hooking that leg. Gotta wonder if that had anything to do with the fact that one of his hands was tied up by Sebastian.
I mean, he's having a conversation with Sebastian after every pinning attempt as well. So I wonder if he's hearing voices out of Sebastian.
Let's hope not. Let's hope they're not talking to him. Cleary struggling to get to his feet. He does, and maybe he's playing possum. Kick to the midsection. Now fakes out Crowley. Oh, and now LJ Cleary grabbing Sebastian and trying to lead the fans in some clapping. Oh, Cleary catching Crowley with a couple of rights.
Crowley looks a little perturbed after Sebastian led a clap against him.
Duck underneath and big clothesline. Crowley down to the mat and into the corner. Cleary now charging. Caught by Crowley. And now shoulder tackle as Cleary looking to get back in the ring. Oh, double stomp to the back of Crowley going for the pin now. 1, 2. Crowley just kicking out.
The lower back just absolutely buckled on that double stomp from Cleary.
You can see the pain in the face of Charles Crowley. He is feeling it in that lower back. Still grabbing on. Now let's see. Might set up well for that Boston Crab as he's trying to turn over Charles Crowley. Wow, still has enough strength in those legs.
Nice counter there by Crowley.
But caught by Cleary. A couple of offensive maneuvers there, but Crowley picking up Cleary into a body slam position, but Cleary able to get out of it. Oh, evasive move by Charles Crowley. Now what's he going to do here? Up to the ropes and springboard cutter by Charles Crowley.
Got all of that one, Steve.
Crowley now going for the cover, hooks the leg. Oh! LJ Cleary just able to kick out. I think Crowley thought he had that one.
Yeah, that looked like a kick out on instinct, Steve. Take another look at it here as Crowley delivers.
Incredible.
That cutter, and you can see by the body the way that Cleary landed there. Not the way you want to spend a Sunday evening.
And as we said, don't underestimate the wrestling ability of Mr. Charles Crowley. It's easy to be distracted. That's probably his MO and what he'd like everyone to think, but he can wrestle. Crowley now staying on the offense.
Cleary's going to hope he can wrestle out of this one. He's in a world of trouble right now.
Now still trying to block Crowley. Hammers down on LJ Cleary. Crowley following up.
Looking to dig deeper into his bag of tricks.
Oh,
Speaking of tricks,
going for the pin here. Crowley able to kick out. Ducking underneath the clothesline. Now another one. And oh! Both men down. Both thinking the same maneuver.
yeah, these guys know each other so well. They were thinking the exact same maneuver. And they're feeling the effects of it.
Referee starting the count. Who is going to make it to their feet first? If either of them. And it looks like it's LJ Cleary. But Crowley close to the ropes, able to grab on for leverage and pull himself to his knees. Crowley now. Oh, caught by Cleary! Finding that second win is LJ Cleary off the middle rope. Crowley ducks again. Misses with the clothesline, and catches Cleary in a body slam position. Now drops him on his head. Crowley now going for the pin. 1, 2, and 3.
Winner of this contest, Mr. Charles Crowley.
What a massive win by Charles Crowley over an established star in LJ Cleary.
And we're going to take another look at it here. Around and around goes Cleary and dropped right on the top of the dome.
Wow. Vicious by Charles Crowley.
Something. It has been a long while since I've been in Smash Wrestling, and all I've done is come back and prove to you all that I am bigger, cheekier, and stronger than before. Right? You are but mere puppets in the palm of my hand. But let me tell you something, I'm not coming back. Unless Smash gives me a reason to. If I'm coming back, if you want the imp of professional wrestling, well, you better offer me something shiny.
Introducing first, from Teotihuacan, Mexico, weighing at 180 pounds, they call him El Diablo, Gabriel Fuerza.
Gabriel Fuerza making his return to Smash Wrestling. Been a while since we have seen Fuerza in a Smash Wrestling ring, and his opponent is no stranger to Smash Wrestling fans or to Fuerza himself. This is a much anticipated match. And we'll throw it up to our ring announcer in a minute, Dustin Perry, to announce Fuerza's opponents.
Weighing at 175 pounds, the Vaughn Vertigo.
And there you go, Vaughn Vertigo, the opponent for Gabriel Fuerza. And I don't need to remind most Smash Wrestling fans, and really most wrestling fans of indie wrestling in Ontario, that Fuerza and Vertigo for years have teamed up as Fight or Flight. They know each other very well. They have been opponents, they have been teammates, and they are once again squaring off one-on-one in a Smash Wrestling ring. Too many occasions to even count how many times they have interacted, either as opponents or teammates. Vertigo has established himself really as one of the top performers in Smash Wrestling, both a favorite for fans, but also racking up wins, although he is coming off a loss in Toronto on Saturday. And we are underway here. El Diablo, Gabriel Fuerza taking on the V guy, Vaughn Vertigo. It'll be interesting with two men who know each other so well. Do they go right into it? Or do they feel each other out and try to look for that edge? Try to look for that unknown quantity to try to catch their opponent a little off guard. The lockup. Now Fuerza goes behind.
I don't know if you touched upon it, Steve, when I was running around there, but I think you were in the building when these two made their pro wrestling debut, as was I. And I don't know if we've ever seen them one-on-one against each other in Smash Wrestling.
No, not in Smash. They have faced each other, they figured, about 10 times. Talked to each of them individually before the match.
And of course, that was a million years ago.
It was. They first teamed up in 2014.
Incredible.
I don't even want to guess how old the guy Vaughn Vertigo was in 2014.
And that's what's great about both these two stars. They have the experience of veterans, but they're still youthful. They're still in their 20s. When you start professional wrestling as a teenager, you really have a leg up when you're at this point in your career. Now, these two guys have independently and together traveled the world and made a name for themselves. But now it's about who stands out from the other.
And if you see both of them when they were debuting, both individually and as a tag team, compared to the way they look now, I mean, Fuerza's really built up. Vertigo as well. Completely different, as you would expect from their debuts. And also just ring smarts and awareness. Look at Vertigo here with a nice move. Fuerza, though, catching Vertigo with a chop. And now reversal by Vertigo, and look at that athleticism from El Diablo.
Vertigo looking to stretch El Diablo.
Not sure if Fuerza was necessarily expecting that. Now Vertigo mockingly trying to get the fans to clap along.
Yeah, both these guys are going to have to expect the unexpected here tonight. They know each other so well. The only way to be successful in a match like this is to pull out something they're not expecting.
Let's see what each man has prepared for this matchup. They've known about it for a while. And Vertigo catching. Oh, wow. Nice uppercut there. Now Vertigo whipping. Oh, nice reversal by Fuerza. Holds on, though. And again, into the corner. Holds on in third time into that corner. Look at that power we talked about. Fuerza.
You got to try to block it, but it's no avail.
1, 2. The guy kicking out. Doing everything in his effort not to get that quickly in this match. You can be assured there's pride on the line in addition to just trying to pick up a win here at Smash.
Oh, absolutely. These guys want to be able to say, I got the better of you tonight.
Where's it now? Oh, and Vertigo smartly puts his foot on the ropes to break that hold. Now Fuerza has Vertigo in the corner. Referee getting to bring it back to the center of the ring. Nice backbreaker by Fuerza. Going for the pin here. And kick out by Vertigo.
Vertigo really favoring that lower back. We'll see if that comes back later in this match. Oh,
hard shot by Gabriel Fuerza. A return, though, by Vaughn Vertigo. And now he's backed up. Fuerza whipping in the corner. Another reversal. Let's go this time. And Vertigo went hard into the corner.
Again, rattling that spine that's already taking quite an amount of punishment here.
Now climbing to the middle turnbuckle and raining down right hands on the head of Vaughn Vertigo. Vertigo, not much he can do about it. And look at the red marks, the welts on Vertigo's back. You were talking about it, Dustin. That back has taken a punishment.
It's hard to do anything if your back is not operating.
And now Fuerza going for the quick cover here.
It's hard to walk, let alone lift your opponent or throw him around the ring.
No doubt. Fuerza with the advantage here at this point in the match. trying to drag Vaughn Vertigo to his feet. We're going to see another whip into the corner, yes, and holds on again. I'm loving this move by Gabriel Fuerza.
Using the ring as a weapon.
Vertigo catching Fuerza with the back elbow, and now DDT, a tornado DDT, and down goes Fuerza.
Yeah, Vertigo can't capitalize because delivering that DDT, you land right on your back.
Referee starting the count.
Another look here of this gorgeous DDT out of the corner. Both guys struggling to get to their feet, even though Fuerza was the one who got the DDT. Back to his feet first.
Yeah, Vertigo needed this timeout. Let's see if he had enough time to recover. And yeah, early indications he's going back on offense. Nice uppercut there, but Fuerza stops him with a kick. And now still going back to the back. Now whip off the ropes. Stopped by Vertigo, and oh, nice move by Vaughn Vertigo.
Leg lariat connecting with Fuerza.
And B-Guy holding up the two fingers. You know what this means. Shining Wizard coming up here, and oh, Fuerza knows the move all too well. Now Fuerza catching Vertigo, and oh!
Went for a sit-up powerbomb,
but
counters.
Moonsault, going for the cover, 1-2! Fuerza kicks out. Incredible action here.
Called to Steve, there was a number of opportunities for a win, but these guys know each other just so well.
Crowd solidly behind V-Guy Vaughn Vertigo, a fan favorite here in Smash. Now looking Fuerza, going for a suplex possibly. Fuerza getting out of it. And now charging into the corner. V-Guy ready for him. Now Fuerza dragging V-Guy to the center of the ring, trips him up.
Nice takedown there by Fuerza, going for the Witcher lock.
Now turning him over. And wow, Vertigo able to crawl his way over to the ropes and break the hold.
Vertigo knows if that Witcher lock is locked in, he is done, especially with the condition his back's in. Hold on, look out!
Fuerza, oh! And down goes Vertigo.
That's just 2 feet right to the face with all sorts of momentum. And the only thing that stopped the momentum was Vertigo's face.
Fuerza now rolls Vertigo back in the ring. This would be a huge win for Gabriel Fuerza. And into the ring, Vertigo again, anticipating the move. Look at that look they gave each other. Fuerza now.
Going for that Witcher lock again.
Trying to turn over Vaughn Vertigo. And Vertigo able to kick out. And now catching him. Nope.
Hanging on to that head control there was Vertigo.
Look at that power from Fuerza though. But oh, Vertigo able to turn it around. Going for the cover here. 1-2. Fuerza kicking out.
Just barely able to get the shoulder up was Fuerza after being dropped on his head.
Fuerza having trouble recovering from that. Referee checking on both competitors. Incredible action in this match. Both men now to their feet. Vertigo charging into the corner. Fuerza able to evade him. And now, whoa, look at that athleticism.
He's cartwheeled on the top rope.
Oh, what a move. Enziguri from outside the ring.
Uh-oh, look at this. Going for that cutter
Delete. Delete by Fuerza. Look at that.
Your star.
Pin here. 1, 2, and oh! Fuerza almost with the win. Would have been a huge victory. A feather in his cap. Not able to hold Vertigo down for that 3 count.
Fuerza has won hundreds of matches with that cutter alt delete Red Star press combo. Not able to get it done tonight.
But let's see how much Vaughn Vertigo has left, because those moves took a lot out of the V-Guy. Fuerza now trying to pick up Vertigo. Again, working that back. Lifting him up perhaps into a pile driver position. Vertigo able to crawl out of it. Now over the shoulders. Fuerza. No, Vertigo. Reverse. Oh! Hurricanrana.
What a counter there by Vertigo.
And now,
setting him up.
Yep, V-Guy Oh, missing again with the Shining Wizard. Fuerza now go behind by Vertigo. Vertigo now outside the ring, gets quickly back in.
Oh, look out!
Fuerza, oh, pile driver! Going for the pin now. Oh, how did Vertigo kick out of that? I thought he was done for, Dustin.
With the amount of damage done to the back and the spine of Vertigo being dropped on your head, compressing that spine, you gotta believe that was it, but just barely able to get the shoulder up was Vertigo.
And you hear the fans again behind Vaughn Vertigo. Fuerza, gotta think there's a little frustration setting in. His longtime friend and opponent, Vaughn Vertigo. Vertigo really struggling, though, to get to his feet. This match has taken a lot out of both competitors, for sure. Here, Fuerza, get to your feet. I'm not beating you like this. There is still some mutual respect, for sure, between these two longtime teammates and opponents. Stiff forearm shots by Fuerza. And now look at Vertigo here, rolling him up, 1-2. Fuerza kicking out. Now Vertigo, caught with a couple of forearms, left, right. And now another right. Vertigo, though, with a big kick. And caught by Fuerza.
Vertigo just won't quit, Steve.
El Diablo off the ropes. Caught by, on Vertigo. Now setting him up once again. Shining Wizard! On Vertigo, 1, 2, and
3. Winner of this contest, Vaughn Vertigo.
A huge win for Vaughn Vertigo over his former fight or fight teammate, Gabriel Fuerza, in Fuerza's return to Smash Wrestling.
And we'll get another look at it here as Vertigo sets up the Shining Wizard, and it connects.
He had a couple of opportunities, V-Guy did, to put Fuerza away with that move. Finally connected to the third time, and a huge, huge win for the V-Guy, Vaughn Vertigo. Fuerza back into the ring after a grueling match. Nice to see a sign of respect shown by Vaughn Vertigo. Let's see if Fuerza will return the favor. And nice to see it ending in embrace after a very hard-fought match.
Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, the team of the Golden Gun, Mark Wheeler, Clutch, Jesse V. They are your mom's favorite tag team, Locked and Loaded.
Locked and Loaded, one of the top tag teams at Smash Wrestling. They put on an incredible performance in a huge win against Manapo, an up-and-coming tag team at Smash Wrestling in Toronto at the Rec Room. And here looking to make a huge statement against a couple of competitors that don't normally team up.
And their opponents, first from Vancouver, British Columbia, weighing at 190 pounds, is one half of the Smash Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Professional Travis Williams. And his tag team partner from Toronto,
a tag team match we are going to have for you here tonight. Jody Threat, the Smash Wrestling Women's Champion, joining forces with Travis Williams, one half of the Smash Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Travis's partner Judas Icarus injured, and he is out of action indefinitely at this point. So Travis teaming up with Jody Threat against, as mentioned, one of the top tag teams in Smash Wrestling, Mark Wheeler and Clutch Jesse V. And despite the fact that the tag belts aren't on the line, this would be a huge statement victory for Locked and Loaded if they can get it done against Jody Threat and the professional Travis Williams. Williams in great shape, no doubt about it. All four competitors are, in fact. And there's Jody, one of the strongest competitors, male or female, in professional wrestling. As we are underway, Travis Williams and Mark Wheeler starting things off here in this important tag team match. Lock up now is Mark Wheeler grabbing the side headlock and shoulder tackle. Travis Williams down to the mat. Now Wheeler off the ropes. Tripped up. And now Travis Williams leaps over. Basement drop kick to Mark Wheeler. Going for a quick cover now. Too much strength for Mark Wheeler. And he is able to kick out fairly easily. And nice suplex. Going for the pin again. 1, 2. And Wheeler kicking out. Travis Williams looking to set the tone early. Big chop to Wheeler. And now Jody looking to tag in. In comes Jody Threat. And Williams whipping Wheeler into a Jody Threat clothesline. And Jody Threat going for a cover early on here. Jody, big chops to Mark Wheeler. Multiple ones. And Wheeler able to separate himself. And you can tell he's favoring that chest. And now tagging in, believe it or not, the bigger man of the two in Clutch, Jesse V.
Yeah, it looks like Jody Threat may have to rethink this. She's not afraid of anybody, but she probably should be afraid of Jesse V.
We know Jody's personality. She will not back down from anybody. That didn't work.
Didn't even phase the big man.
Grabbing Jody by the head, whipping her into the ropes. And Jody, look at that athleticism. Airplane. And whipping Jesse V into the corner there, into the turnbuckle. Jody now charging into the corner. And she catches Jesse V with a couple of hard forearms.
You notice, Jesse still hasn't been knocked off his feet, though.
Too big. Jody now trying to use that power, but wow, Jesse V. Too big, too dangerous. And shoulder tackle. Jody not sure how she's going to get around the big man, Jesse V, as he tags in Mark Wheeler. Nice double team maneuver there. Wheeler now going for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out by Jody.
That's going to be the advantage here, Steven. Locked and Loaded are a team that works together regularly. Jody and Travis, I don't know if they've ever teamed before.
Wheeler taking a risk there. Jody able to evade that move in the corner. And now nailing Wheeler with those right arms. Jody charging again. Wheeler. And look at that. Nice suplex up and over. Jody now going for the cover. Yes, 1, 2. Wheeler kicks out. And Travis Williams trying to encourage Jody to bring the action into their corner. And nice move by Williams, softening the landing for Jody Threat. Now they tag in, and in comes Williams for the cover. Quick kick out of 1.5 by Mark Wheeler. Williams, big chop.
Now the professional goes to work.
And Jody Threat, we should mention, no stranger to tag team wrestling. Wow, that hurts. And Williams now now tripping up Jesse V. Little revenge for that attempt to get involved from outside the ring. Uh-oh,
got caught though.
And there's Jody Threat helping out.
There goes Jody.
Oh, caught by Jesse V. And I don't like this for Jody Threat at all.
Here comes Travis.
Williams. Oh, caught by Wheeler. And oh my God, the mayhem outside of the ring.
There's bodies everywhere. And Locked and Loaded are standing tall.
They sure are. We'll see how Travis Williams and Jody Threat, if they can recover from this. Smart move by Locked and Loaded, rolling Travis Williams back in. And oh, nice elbow drop by Mark Wheeler, catching.
Looked like Williams was going for a tag there, but Jody was not home.
Hooking the leg now is Wheeler. And still enough energy for Travis Williams to kick out. A couple of stomps by Wheeler. Yeah, Jody's still on the wrong part of town, still outside the ring and not anywhere close to a corner. Leaving Travis Williams to deal with both members of Locked and Loaded.
Yeah, Jody got the worst of that one. Even if she was available, hold on, cover.
Did you see the height that Jesse V got on that elbow drop?
He has height on everything he does. It's insane.
With the athleticism, even to jump up in the air like that. Look at the air that Travis Williams got on that hip toss. And now Wheeler in the ring. Big suplex to Travis Williams. Not following up with a cover though. Going back to the offense. Now grabbing Williams by the chin, stretching back on that neck.
And taking this opportunity to trash talk him as well.
Williams not done yet though. He's showing the fans and he's showing Locked and Loaded. Punching to get out. But caught by Wheeler with the knee. And now look at this move off the ropes. But again, Wheeler catches. Oh! Disgusting move by Mark Wheeler. No need for that. Now whips Travis Williams, duck underneath, and oh, nice clothesline! As down to the mat goes Mark Wheeler. Williams, though, unable to follow up with a cover, but he's calling for Jody to get back onto the apron and trying to make a tag. But in comes Jesse V, and he prevents it from happening.
Intercepted the tag opportunity there.
Throwing Williams into the corner. Now Williams to the middle rope, and oh, look at that move by Jesse V. Unbelievable height that he got.
I swear this guy has a 9-foot vertical.
It is insane. Now Jesse V dragging Williams to the center of the ring. What is he doing here? A man that size going up to the top turnbuckle. Oh my God. What is he thinking here?
A man this size should not be on the top row.
Oh, with a big splash, but he misses. He missed. Williams able to roll out of the way. Can he make the tag to Jody Threat? And he does. In comes Jody. In comes Wheeler. Forearms by Jody Threat. Wheeler caught. He is flipped over. Another clothesline by Jody. Another one. And a third. And now in comes Jesse V, caught by Jody Threat. And now a kick to the gut. Oh, what are we going to see here?
I think Jody is going to the drive-through window.
We've seen this before. Jody Threat. Oh, catching both men on that middle rope.
That's the Big Mac combo right there.
Now a German suplex on Mark Wheeler. Wheeler, I believe, still the legal man in the ring.
Jody returns the favor.
Oh. Can she get Jesse V up? We know Jody is strong. She's tried it before. And up and over the top rope. And she kicks Jesse V. Now a big back elbow catches Wheeler. And now picking up Wheeler. Oh! Going for the cover now is Jody Threat. Oh, Wheeler just kicking out. Tag now. In comes Travis Williams. Trying to get a prone Mark Wheeler up. Misses wildly. Jody now. Oh, Wheeler caught with a back elbow. Jody catches Wheeler. A couple of kicks. Another one. And now sets one on to Wheeler. Oh, brainbuster. Williams going for the cover. And Jesse V, and he pushes Jody Threat into Travis Williams to break up that pinfall attempt.
Just in the nick of time was the big man, Jesse V.
A clutch move, if you will, and then dragging his partner to his corner to make the tag. Now got him in a chokeslam position.
Let's use that choke liner. And perhaps going for it here, yep.
And there it is!
He hits the choke liner.
And there's Wheeler now off the middle rope and drops a big elbow. V going for the cover, and Jody returning the favor to break up that pin. Clever move by the Wild Child. And she's encouraging Travis Williams to make the tag a fresh, hopefully, Jody Threat.
Oh, no, Travis can't do it.
Nope.
He was taking too much punishment in this match.
And Jody borrowing a move from Locked and Loaded, dragging her partner Travis Williams into her own corner and facilitating a tag here. And she does! It is legal. In comes Jody Threat. And now,
get him up.
is third time a charm? No! Jesse V able to get out of that move, but she's got now Wheeler up on her shoulders. Jesse V getting him out of
look
that.
out!
There it is! Unbelievable show of strength! Oh, caught with a huge kick by Mark Wheeler. Wow. But what an incredible show of strength from Jody Threat. Now Wheeler dragging the Wild Child into the corner, and here again,
don't do this.
Jesse V going to the top, but in comes Travis Williams to break up that attempted move. And now Jody clotheslines Wheeler over the top rope. Now Travis Williams. We've seen this by Sinner and Saint before. And here's Jody to the outside, and she catches Mark Wheeler.
Stage dive for Jody Threat.
And now Travis Williams.
She's going to chug a beer while she's at it.
Hilarious. Jody throwing Wheeler back in the ring. Double team. Oh, Spitfire. Williams is calling for it. And oh! Jody now going for a combined pin here.
Winners of this contest, the team of Travis Williams and Jody Threat.
Big win for the Smash Wrestling Women's Champion Jody Threat and her teammate, one half of the Smash Wrestling Tag Team Champions Travis Williams.
We'll get another look here of what they were calling Spitfire. Up goes Wheeler, down goes Wheeler.
Incredible. And Judas Icarus, as we mentioned, out with an injury, but he's got to be happy to see his partner pick up a big win here at Smash Wrestling. Locked and Loaded certainly looking strong, but they were not able to overcome these two champions of Smash Wrestling.
Turning back now. This is what makes me. This is what I am, baby. Don't hate me, take the money I see.
up with an offer that Smash Wrestling could not refuse.
No one cares.
Oh, you're gonna care, baby. Shut your mouth while I talk. You're gonna care. So tonight, being the beast that I am, the fighter that I am, the New Yorker that I am, I'm not gonna wrestle just one man. What's it? Who? Yeah, you gotta get quiet when I turn around. Big mouth when my back turned. Per usual, as I was saying, tonight I wrestle two men. So let me start the introductions. These are two of the best competitors London has ever produced. Okay? Introducing first. We got Scot-Free. Now they call him Scot-Free because just 4 days ago he was released from prison. I hear he was the toughest guy in the yard. He was picked up for theft under $10. Come on in, Scott. Listen, I've been prepared for you. I heard about you. You're a tough cat. You're a tough cat.
So it looks like we're going to have a three-way match that Carter Mason appears to have set up himself.
Impressive competitor number one, I know, but it only gets more impressive from here. Introducing next, we have Robbie Hollywood. Now, I've never seen Mr. Hollywood's movies. I'm sure they're great. I heard they had a $500 budget. There he is. Look at him. Toughest man in London, that's what I've heard. And if you heard the same, you've heard the same thing. Second toughest right here, but definitely the toughest man in the prison yard. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right, now I gotta get ready for this fight.
All right, so Carter Mason taking on Robbie Hollywood and Scott B. Free. The opposition.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match.
Wait, what?
Scheduled for one fall.
I put this together. What do you mean a fatal four-way? Who are you kidding me?
Introducing first to the number 4. From his jungle in Hamilton, Ontario. Weighing 200
Did you know about this?
pounds.
Because you work with Smash Wrestling, that's why you know about this, Terry. Yeah, you don't count to 3 very well. I heard everyone say
Wow,
it.
Jay Bonsai Blast making his Smash Wrestling debut here in a four-way match. Bonsai with, as you may have seen in his entrance, a martial arts background. He's actually a second-degree black belt in karate. 17 years of experience in the martial arts. Scott B. Free catching Robbie Hollywood. And a 2 count there. Former child star Robbie Hollywood off the ropes now. And Karada on Scott B. Free. Robbie taking it. Scott ducks out of the way of that one. And now, reverse neck breaker. And Robbie Hollywood calling in Jay Blast.
This, of course, Steve, under Lucha rules, where you're tagging in and out, but if you leave the ring, you don't need to make it. So,
All right, that'll be easy to follow.
Yeah, we're fast and loose here with the rules, of course. But nevertheless, I think the most important thing here, Steve, first person to make a pinfall or submission to be the winner of this contest.
One fall. And in comes Carter Mason, blindsiding Jay Blast. Mason not expecting this opponent, who is considerably bigger and probably has the strength and experience in the martial arts world anyway. Mason certainly with the edge and experience from a wrestling perspective. And he catches Jay Blast with a boot to the face. And nice drop kick into the corner. Blast feeling that one. Mason now going for the cover. And kick out by Bonsai Blast.
Jay Blast may be new to some of our Smash Wrestling fans, but he is a dangerous competitor with his strikes.
Mason now slowing down Blast with a boot to the midsection. Again, that experience from Carter Mason giving him a bit of an advantage now, rolling Blast for a cover. And a slower kick out, but a kick out nonetheless by Jay Blast.
And there's an interesting level of strategy here where only two guys can be in at one time. While you want to be involved in this match, you don't want to be in there for too long.
But you also don't want to be on the outside of the ring while a pinfall occurs.
Right, when the decision is made, you want to be inside that ring.
Scott be free missing with the chop, and he's now feeling it from Jay Blast. And look at... Nice move by Scott. Oh! Scott Free going for the cover now. And kick out by Blast.
That could have been it right there. Any pinfall or submission is going to get you the victory here.
Again, Carter Mason setting up this match and not expecting a fourth competitor. And he is now currently just waiting to be tagged in outside the ring. This match could end with him on the apron. Robbie Hollywood desperately trying to make a tag and get in the ring.
Yeah, Hollywood wants to get in the ring, but I think Blast was reluctant to tag him.
And clothesline on Scott Free and a sling blade. And look at the energy from Robbie Hollywood with a big flying back elbow. Now whip reversal. And going for the cover here to the pin. No, Scott Free kicks out. Mason now in the ring and big knee. I think it caught him in the back of the head. And now Mason off the middle rope, trying for that DDT, but
there's
again,
the Blast.
Yeah, we talked about it. Big clothesline and one of those karate kicks. Mason evades that one.
Caught again.
Yep. And dropped on the back of his neck is Carter Mason. Scott Free now. Caught with a back elbow by Jay Blast. Blast now running into the corner. You can see the size differential between Blast and the other three competitors. But Scott Free catches Blast, and now watch
Hollywood.
Robbie Hollywood. High cross body going for the pin. Wow. What a huge victory that would have been for Robbie Hollywood. And Scott Free rolling out of the ring as Hollywood was looking to make another pin attempt.
Twist of fate there for Hollywood, countered by Blast.
And now up and over, Hollywood landing on his feet, but caught with an enziguri. And now Mason in the ring. He's got that championship and nails Blast. 1, 2, and 3.
The winner of this contest, Carter Mason.
Carter Mason using underhanded tactics to secure the victory in this four-way match. Not what he expected in terms of how it went down. As we take a look at the replay, Mason with that championship belt, and he's able to secure an easy win here at Smash Wrestling in a four-way match.
Introducing first, from Calgary, Alberta, weighing in today at 205 pounds, Mr. Punch, Kick, Chop, Tarek.
And there you see Tarek, former Smash Wrestling World Champion, making his way to the ring. Tarek had an interaction, I guess you could call it, with legendary WWE and TNA official Earl Hebner earlier in the evening. Tarek calling out Hebner, demanding respect as he has throughout the last few months. And Earl Hebner telling Tarek, you have to earn it. Tarek, of course, has a long history with the referees here at Smash Wrestling, specifically in London, at the London Music Hall. So he is not a favorite of any referee, not the least of which Earl Hebner. And just like the match that Earl Hebner is best known for, Tarek thinks he has been screwed by the referees out of his second Smash Wrestling World Championship, and he's gradually trying to make himself back into contention for a shot at Psycho Mike's title.
And his opponent from Waterloo, Ontario, weighing at 215 pounds, the young lion, Bryce Hansen.
It's been a couple of years, 2023 specifically, since Bryce Hansen has competed in a Smash Wrestling ring in London, Ontario at the Music Hall. And he is excited to be back. Look at that energy. And it's a lot of changes for Bryce Hansen, a lot of positive changes in terms of his experience. He's been all over the world, including Pro Wrestling Noah. He's also competed for the NWA, for TNA Wrestling, and here at home for Maple Leaf Pro. So this is a very different Bryce Hansen that Tarek will be facing here as we will be underway with this one-on-one matchup between Tarek and the young lion, Bryce Hansen. Steve Argentero on commentary, along with our ring announcer, Dustin Perry, who rejoins me at the commentary table.
Can't wait for this one, Steve. We saw the emotions boil over at the beginning of our show, where Tarek had some choice words for our guest of honor here tonight, and Bryce Hansen stepped in and made sure that didn't get out of hand before it could.
You hear Tarek there. That referee, Steve Sorensen, was the one that Tarek specifically had an issue with in a title match here in London.
There's no love lost between Steve Sorensen and Tarek, but say what you will, Sorensen is our senior official and gets the most important matches on the card.
Bryce Hansen looking for a quick victory there. Tarek saw it coming and was able to get those shoulders up and get back to his feet fairly quickly. Intriguing one-on-one matchup here. The veteran Tarek, another Smash Wrestling original, was on the very first show back in October of 2012 against Bryce Hansen, when he debuted for Smash Wrestling back in 2022. Was not even out of high school.
Yeah, in 2012, I think Bryce Hansen might have been in diapers. Not quite, but you get there.
Yes, nice shoulder tackle there by Tarek, knocks Bryce Hansen off his feet, but Bryce quickly back up and, oh look, going for a quick pin there. And nice drop kick. And Tarek rolling out to regroup. And he might be in the drop zone here. Sidesteps Bryce Hansen, but Bryce, nice block and a big right hand.
You hear that one echo throughout the London Music Hall.
Bryce showing a lot of experience here. Oh, wasn't ready for that though. You see those underhanded tactics being used by Tarek, who is appearing to take matters into his own hands and not relying on a referee to count a pinfall for him.
He needs to focus on Hansen though. He's having a bit too much of a conversation with Sorensen.
Couple of stiff forearms to Tarek there from Bryce Hansen as he regroups outside the ring now, rolling back in, but Tarek still favoring that cheek. And oh, nice athletic move, and oh, what a move by Tarek. And here again, oh, high knee catches Bryce Hansen.
Right in the nose on that one.
Now draped across the ropes, Tarek We've seen this before. Big elbow drop across the middle rope. And Bryce Hansen feeling that.
This is all vintage Tarek. There's a reason why he's the former Smash Wrestling champion.
And always in contention when he returned to Smash Wrestling a couple of years ago. That was his stated goal, to become the first two-time Smash Wrestling World Champion.
You know, he still has his sights on that, but we still have to figure out who the Smash Wrestling World Champion is. That coming up later on tonight as Jax Williams challenges Psycho Mike for that crown.
It's going to be a huge matchup, and you can bet that Tarek and Bryce Hansen, if he comes out victorious in this match, will be keeping a very close eye on that encounter. But for now, we're looking at Tarek versus Bryce Hansen, and a little bit of a confident look in Tarek as he appears to have things well under control with Bryce Hansen. Big chop, and you can feel that over here as Tarek now going for the cover, and Bryce kicks out at 2.5.
Yeah, those chops by Tarek will absolutely just stop and start your heart immediately.
Let's do it again!
Tarek calling for it again. Here's the punch. And there's the kick.
And as the song goes, Bobby queuing up for one of those big ones here.
Oh, what a chop by Tarek as Bryce Hansen rolls in pain in the center of the ring. He is feeling that one.
Trying to catch his breath. They'll knock the air right out of you.
Tarek, one of the hardest strikers in Smash Wrestling.
Just stalking Hansen.
Barely breaking a sweat is Tarek. Wow.
Nice block there by Hansen.
Big forearm. Gets the leg up, but Bryce catches him and looking for maybe a bulldog here. Running bulldog, and kind of a modified bulldog there.
Some sort of variation of one. Got the job done nevertheless.
And now Hansen gets Tarek over his shoulders. Tarek, though, fighting to get out, and he does. Pushes Bryce into the ropes, and Bryce catches him, though. Hansen, look at that power as he tries. He'll try to stand up with, oh, wow. And Tarek, what a driver. 1, 2, near upset there for Bryce Hansen. Almost caught Tarek with that Death Valley driver.
Yeah, trying to beat some respect into Tarek. That Death Valley driver almost did it.
Hansen now looking to put away Tarek. Tarek, though, reversing. Now pushes Bryce in the corner. Bryce shakes him off. Tarek rushes in. And what an athletic move by Tarek, catching Bryce Hansen. And there it is. Tarek going for the cover. Bryce just able to kick out.
That back stunner has led to many victories for Tarek in the past. Not able to get it done here, but if you look at the look on the face of Tarek, he's still calm, still cool. Most competitors in this moment would start to doubt themselves, start to feel a little bit of frustration. Tarek is still collected in there.
But he looks to be talking to himself a little, and I think he maybe expected a competitor with the youth and inexperience, relatively speaking, to Bryce Hansen. Didn't think to have so much trouble with him, but Bryce is a competitor and a fighter. Look at that knee catching Bryce Hansen as he is now draped dangerously across that middle rope. And Tarek going on the outside again. We've seen this once before in this match. This could be the end, but missing.
A rough landing for Tarek.
It's Tarek, and nice sliding drop kick by Bryce Hansen.
Tarek lands in the front row. That's how you get those VIP treatment at the VIP seats.
Sure do. Bryce now back inside the ring. Tarek was waiting for him. Catches Bryce Hansen with a big right. But look at that strength from Bryce Hansen. Catching Tarek, gets him up. But Tarek able to turn him over. Bryce missing with the clothesline, but hits him with the left. And now going for a pinfall here. Big upset. Oh, Tarek just kicking out in the nick of time.
Hansen just moments away from picking up a victory here, trying to get this crowd behind him.
A win could have changed the complete picture of the Smash Wrestling World Championship. Bryce now picking up Tarek once again over his shoulders. Tarek grabbing onto the ropes though, smart move, as now the referee getting in the middle, and Tarek grabbing the referee, and he's able to distract. Oh, big right hand, and Bryce falls to his knees. Now Tarek off the middle rope. Oh, nice kick to the back of the head. Tarek now pulling Bryce to the center of the ring.
Smart move.
Going for the cover. And oh! Bryce Hansen still with enough energy to kick out. Tarek now, you're talking about frustration.
Check out this kick. Right to the face of Hansen.
I don't know how Bryce was able to avoid a pinfall there. Tarek now. On the middle turnbuckle,
setting up Hansen, measuring him here.
Signaling that this could be it for Bryce Hansen. Oh,
Hansen able to get out of the way.
He avoids it. Tarek now, oh, caught in the face with a boot from Bryce Hansen, but he misses with a clothesline. Full speed, Tarek with a flying back elbow. And now going for the cover, hooking both legs. And oh!
Again, Hansen kicks out.
And you can hear the frustration from Tarek.
Yeah, now the emotions starting to boil over a bit for Tarek.
And taking it out on the referee once again. Tarek better focus on his opponent. He hooks up Bryce Hansen, going for the win. Wow, that was close. Tarek, though, catching Bryce with a boot to the face.
Shutting that momentum right down.
But instead of following up with a cover, turning his attention back to the ref.
Tarek's trying to make amends here.
Oh! You can't do that to the referee! Tarek's frustrations boiling over in this match. And Bryce Hansen making his way to his feet. Tarek now. And catches Bryce Hansen. But there's no referee to make a count if Tarek goes for the cover.
Yeah, Tarek just kicked him in the face.
Calling for another referee. As Tarek unceremoniously kicks Steve Sorensen to the floor. And an overly confident Tarek just leaving Bryce Hansen while he calls for another referee to come out. And look who it is! Legendary official Earl Hebner coming to the ring. We mentioned they had words earlier. Bryce Hansen catches Tarek. And back body drop by Tarek. Not sure. Earl Hebner catching Tarek with his cane. Bryce following up. Now has Tarek up for a powerbomb. Earl in to make the 3 count. Bryce Hansen wins.
Winner of this contest, Bryce Hansen.
Young Lion Bryce Hansen, perhaps with the biggest victory of his career. And counting the 3 was the legendary referee Earl Hebner. What a moment for young Lion Bryce Hansen.
And Tarek's issues with the referees here at Smash Wrestling continue.
And what a moment. What a picture. Bryce Hansen should have that framed, having his arm raised by Earl Hebner. indeed, Jax Williams' entourage seems to grow. Now seemingly with his personal videographer and social media producer. And of course joined by the Dana Black and Johnny DeLuca. There you see the Smash Wrestling World Champion, 980 days. He has held the title, won it right here at the London Music Hall in August of 2023. And he is still holding on to that belt. But will he still be the champion after today, facing not only Jax Williams, but having to contend with members of his aforementioned entourage?
Don't waste that pretty. We want the advertisement! We want the advertisement now!
Wow, the action leading up before the bell even rings. Let's throw it up to Dustin Peary for the introductions to this Smash Wrestling World Title match.
Because Jax won the biggest deal of his career, and we want that advertisement. Please for everyone here at Smash.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is your main event of the evening. And it is for the Smash Wrestling World Championship. Introducing first in the corner to my right, being accompanied to the ring by Team Jax. Weighing tonight at 217 pounds, he is the star player, Jax Williams. And his opponent, in the corner to my left, from Psychoville, weighing tonight at 235 pounds, he is the reigning and defending Smash Wrestling World Champion, Psycho Mike!
And there you have it, Psycho Mike, alone in the ring right now because Jax Williams trying to get the upper hand, but Psycho Mike was ready for the challenger. Dana Black trying to get in the way. Mike moving her out physically. And Mike chasing after Jax, who lures Mike now back in the ring. Mike going for that body slam, and that match could have ended in a hurry for Jax Williams. This is your main event here at the London Music Hall. The star player Jax Williams challenging Psycho Mike for that Smash Wrestling World Championship. And of course, Jax Williams, as we said, rarely coming alone. He's got Dana Black, he's got Johnny DeLuca. And you can bet they will get involved as they have been already early on. Now Jax dragging Mike outside the ring. But Jax knows, hopefully, that there's only one way to win the title, and that's got to be in the squared circle. Mike taking a seat in the front row.
Looks like he's trying to find somewhere to hide.
Jax Williams hitting Mike with those big chops. Our referee running a count now. Count at 10 required for them to get back in the ring. And now Mike, vintage Psycho Mike. And Duca stopping that. And now Duca getting his head smashed in. And now Vanna Black. Mike seemingly not realizing that it's no longer Jax Williams. And maybe he does.
We'll find out now in a moment.
And now Jax with a sliding drop kick as Mike goes tumbling deep into the seats. Jax though quickly, he threw him between the bottom and middle ropes. One of Jax's sponsors hydrating the star player. At least he's living up to one of his sponsor obligations, and that is he's got to end the show. And he's certainly doing that in our main event tonight. Look at that cross body!
With the Accelerate Energy in his hands.
But not taking time to cover Psycho Mike and go for that quick pin. Instead, he's showboating. Maybe that's what the sponsors pay for, but I would think they'd be a lot happier if he was the world champion. Going for the cover here, and Mike able to easily kick out Jax without even hooking a leg. Jax Williams posing and parading around the ring. Mike catching now. Jax Williams with a punch in the red basket, but Jax coming right back.
This is effectively a 3-on-1 match.
Smashing Psycho Mike into the turnbuckle is Jax Williams. Now a big elbow across the back of the neck. Slows down Psycho Mike.
Jax having a conversation about the nutrition value of Accelerate Energy. We have Vanna taking advantage. And now Duca.
This is all strategic by Team Jax. They work well together, but Psycho Mike, not much he can do about that development. Now Jax choking Psycho Mike with a foot across the neck. Referee signaling he's got 5. Now Jax with Mike. Mike with a big forearm. Slows down Jax Williams. And another one. Mike winding up. And, fist right between the eyes. Mike now getting some of that energy back. And Jax with a drop kick catches Psycho Mike. And the champ is down. Jax Williams going for the cover, hooking the leg, and Psycho Mike kicking out at 2.
Just like that, we were 1 second away from a brand new Smash Wrestling World Champion.
That was very close. Williams in tremendous shape for one of the biggest opportunities of his career, maybe the biggest.
I think he owes it all to that is Accelerate Energy.
He certainly thinks so. I guess they're getting Duca to open the energy drink for him. Duca's had his issues with the members of Team Jax. They decided not to come out with him for his match.
Only had other business to attend to.
And then as Duca looked like he was about to win his match with Brent Banks, he was interrupted by Jax and Vanna Black, and it seemed to cost him a chance at winning the match. But let's turn our attention back to this main event for the Smash Wrestling World title. Psycho Mike winding up literally.
Jax hasn't been able to swallow that Accelerate energy yet.
And it comes spewing out of his mouth thanks to a hit to the breadbasket by Psycho Mike.
It's hard to swallow when he can't breathe.
And Mike, again. He's not getting any of that energy drink ingested. Mike now drops Jax with a DDT. And we know what's coming here.
You know what question Mike usually has for us here.
Who wants to see a body?
The entire London Music Hall, save for Jax Williams and his entourage. And
there
it is! Is that going to be enough to put away the challenger? Vanna Black creating some interference, jumping up onto the side of the ring. He's got the referee's attention.
Who wants to see another body?
And there, Mike calling for another body slam. And Jax Williams walking right into it. There's another body slam. Is Mike going to go for the cover here?
I don't think he's done.
I don't think so either.
I don't think Mike is satisfied.
Look at Vanna Black. She's beside herself. Johnny DeLuca on the opposite side of the ring now. DeLuca climbing up, getting the referee's attention. Crowd chanting for one more body slam. And Mike accommodating a big body slam. That would be number 3 in a row on the challenger. With the referee struggling to get Johnny DeLuca out of the ring. Look what's happening here. Vanna Black jumping on the back of Psycho Mike.
Off the distraction, Vanna trying to make her presence felt.
The referee not seeing any of this as DeLuca is keeping the referee occupied. But it doesn't look like Psycho Mike is letting Vanna Black bother him. Look at that smile on Psycho Mike's face.
He's not going to be able to do this, is he?
With Vanna Black on his shoulder, Psycho Mike picks up Jax for the body slam. The referee still tied up as Psycho Mike picks up. Oh, he's going to call for it again? Oh, Vanna Black.
Vanna tries to go down low, but for whatever reason,
Psycho Mike not even reacting. You know what the crowd wants, you can hear it. Whoa. Psycho Mike trying the same thing. I understand why that move didn't work. Oh, Psycho Mike picks up Vanna Black with a body slam.
Well, that one's going to work.
But Mike better turn his attention back to Jax Williams. Mike, turn around, Mike. Oh, sprayed with the Accelerate energy. Now Jax from the opposite corner, flying forearm. Jax picking Mike up over his shoulders. And oh! Double underhook. And down goes Psycho Mike. Referee running back in the ring. 1, 2, new champion now! Psycho Mike just kicking out of the count of 2. We almost had a new champion right there. Jax Williams that close.
Psycho Mike finding a way to kick out. I don't know if Mike even knew where he was when he kicked out of that.
Now Jax Williams getting frustrated. You can't handle the referee like that. Wow, Jax threatening to hit the referee with his energy drink. And oh, Psycho Mike with the referee's head turned. Goes low on Jax Williams. And after everything that we've seen, and blames Psycho Mike. And another body slam. Mike now going for the cover. Psycho Mike retains.
The winner of this contest, and still Smash Wrestling World Champion, Psycho Mike.
A hard-fought victory for Psycho Mike, nearing 1,000 days as we look at the replay of another body slam to Jax Williams, and that was all she wrote for the challenger. Psycho Mike having to deal with really not one but three competitors if you count Vanna Black and Johnny DeLuca outside the ring, and he is able to prevail. Psycho Mike, once again, the Smash Wrestling World Champion, retaining his title against Jax Williams. For Dustin Perry, my name is Steve Argentero. Thank you for joining us from the London Music Hall. We will see you next time at Smash Wrestling.